Lagos's Hot FM.
Their voices and their voices. And I'm absolutely excited that we have one of the finest voices.
The most beautiful.
In Nigeria.
Yes.
Africa.
Okay.
And Yobodo abroad.
Come on now, let's go.
Waje, give it up for Waje.
Good morning, Lagos. Good morning,
morning.
everybody. What's happening this hot morning?
I know, right?
It's really, really nice to have you here, Waje.
Thank you so
How
much.
are you doing?
Girl, I'm sleeping.
Honestly, from the look on your face.
I want to be in bed. I don't know how you guys do it. No, but these days I've been, I don't know why. Sometimes I go to bed around 3 a.m.,
Why?
3:30. I don't
Why
know.
is
I can't sleep, Maybe there's someone that wants to dash me money that it's, just calling my name. Waje, where are you? And I'm, but yeah.
I'll be plenty inspirations are coming to your mind.
No inspiration whatsoever.
Are you sure
I
about
just
that?
can't sleep. And then the sleep starts kicking in around 9
AM.
Yeah, so
What?
Okay, I think why it happens like that is because you work a lot at night. Like, what time do you stop working?
So I don't have a stop time, to be honest. If I have
You
something
see.
to do, I have to do it.
Right.
And since September, I've been going. I've really not had a break. I've just been going and going and going. So I think my body
Right.
has just kind of
Adjusted.
adjusted, and
Okay.
it's
That
not
makes
doing me
sense.
that
Now I
much good.
understand what's going on. Let's move on to
Yeah,
your
absolutely.
music. Because when I heard that song, I'm like, yay, Waje is back! I love it. I mean, you're a vocal power. You're a vocal house. I mean, I've known you for years. From
baby.
afar. Whether no one naira,
Whether no one Bitcoin. Hey! Bitcoin! Bring the Bitcoin!
I love it. So, I mean, this song is new and I love how it sounds.
Yeah.
But what's the inspiration behind it? Can you just tell us a little bit? What led you to writing this song and why this, genre? Why this style?
Why high life?
Yes.
I like high life, to be honest. I think I've loved it for a while. Like, if you remember Coco Baby, I don't know if you know that one. Coco Baby with Diamond Platinum. I've always explored different genres, and I just felt I wanted to do a love song. I wanted to do something because I do a lot of weddings, and I find that every time I'm singing in a wedding, they either want me to do like a ballad, right? When they are marching in, or they want me to do like a groovy high life song as a first dance, right?
Okay.
So even my songs are not high life. Like, sometimes with my band, we'll figure out a way to just kind of just infuse the high life into it and all. So I wanted to do a love song. Yes, I wanted to. I'm in that space. I love love. I love seeing couples. Yeah. So yeah, I just thought, and then I heard the beat from the guy Tape, who is a producer. I met shortly after we worked, and that's really it. So there's really nothing.
And you met the guy. I was hoping to hear, and I fell in love or something.
There's also
My
that.
dear.
No, there's also that part.
Woman singing love song. She's in love.
I'm you.
No, but there's that part now. At least I saw on the
All of
internet.
us will enter NSPPD for that one.
Wait. No,
lie. They are so pretty for
there's
that.
something I saw. So is it fake now?
That I'm engaged.
yes.
All my Nigerians, they don't read. That's the problem. I'm saying it with love. It was an interview. They did 2 truths and a lie. I talk my truth, finish, talk my lie. Everybody next thing blogs carry say I don't engage. They not see the caption now. Hip TV interview full with camera. They now say Waje is engaged. Somebody now sent it to me and say Waje, you are engaged. I say, who engaged me?
Honestly, when I saw that, I went on your page.
There was no announcement on my page.
So I was wondering.
Maybe they are speaking, they are prophesying.
It's future.
Yeah.
No, but you're too beautiful not to.
There's not beauty that used to do with those dudes. I think the brother here is saying no. He says it's not beauty. Your beauty cannot do nothing for us. God is going to judge you.
No, but honestly, right now
Yeah.
you're 45, and
Yeah.
would I say incredible is it would be an understatement to say you look absolutely beautiful and
I try.
incredible. No,
try.
don't be humble. It's okay. Let us carry it on
Thank you
our
with my full chest.
please carry it with your full chest. So I'm
Yeah.
saying, is there like something that you might want to share with some of us? Maybe
Um,
it's scary routine or it's peace of mind. I want to wound you.
His peace. Right, yeah. But the thing is, how would I say? If I'm honestly speaking, I'm dating quite
Oh,
alright.
I love
but,
that. I love the sincerity.
Yeah, I am. But it's not the way the world used to date. Me, I used to date too. Because the next thing that
please
they
tell
say,
us.
I'm in talking stage with plenty people.
Wow! How? Oh God of stages.
Oh my goodness. I'm about to start preparing for wedding in my mind like this.
So what now? Maybe you should open a radio
If
station.
one click.
Hey!
Oh God, you guys don't get me started this morning. I think that's the best way. Honestly, I think that's the best way. I think you meet people and you just talk with them and just get to know them, right? And then if of course, you would know, you understand if you feel anything for anyone to now make it like literally exclusive. But yeah, that's.
But don't you think you're going to be confused, like talking to so many people?
No,
You'll be confused now.
no, you won't be because first of all, like I don't want to go ahead of myself. If that makes any sense. I don't want to go ahead of myself. I just want to. I'm living in the moment of my truth, and which is I'm just keeping my options open, and yeah, if it comes, it comes.
I love it for you. But to be honest, I want to say to you that you don't look 45.
No,
And I don't think
I'm not 45. I'm 35.
I love it.
I agree.
That's it.
I agree.
That's it.
Let's come back to the music, right?
Yes.
And this is a very beautiful. Like I said, when I was listening to it, I said, I want to marry sharp. I want to marry.
Yes.
But I'm wondering, why did you choose Casey on this track?
Wow. It wasn't even something that it wasn't something that we deliberated on, It was just a situation where I heard the song and I wanted something, first of all, because I spoke a little bit of Igbo in the song.
Yeah.
And I wanted someone, my mom
Are
is
you
Igbo.
Igbo?
My mom.
Oh, I see. That's
So I
cool.
speak Igbo very well. So I wanted someone who understood the language and then also understood the genre, that would be free. So I just hit him up and he obliged me and that in 3 days or 2 days he did his verse and sent it back to me. Such an amazing person, yeah. So that's really the crux of it.
Really
Okay.
beautiful.
Let's talk about your long break, in the music industry, because there was a time that it was Waje or Omawunmi. You guys dominated for a very long time. And by the way, I love your friendship with her. Jesus.
Oh, thank you.
You guys will pass for sisters.
We are sisters.
I pray for that kind of friendship. I'm not even playing, because it's rare to see great energy among women.
It's a big
because
deal.
we're always competing.
Are we really?
Yeah,
I think
women
it's a
compete.
narrative that the world and the society has sold to us.
Really,
And
you
we
think women
believe
don't
it.
compete against?
I
each
feel
other?
like it's okay. Even men compete, right? So why is it why is it ours that's always so loud? I feel like women compete, men compete, human beings compete. Do you understand? Even across gender, right? A woman will compete with a man will compete with a woman, depending on the sphere and the environment that they found themselves in, the workspace or whatever, right? I just think that people have sold that narrative so much because it sort of fits a certain type of agenda, right? Putting women against each other. A lot of people who have put me on are women. You get what I mean? So
Oh, I love that.
yeah, some of the most expensive things I've ever had in my life where it was women who just said, you know what, I want to bless you with this. It's not, do you understand what I mean? So I absolutely don't believe that truth. I feel like people will always, or rather, I don't believe that lie, not that truth. I don't believe that lie. There's some competition, and competition is needed. as long as it's healthy. Even as Omawunmi is my sister, right? That doesn't mean that we don't have a healthy competition. Iron sharpened iron. If iron wasn't sharp, it would not sharpen the other iron. Do you get what I mean? So I think that it's just a narrative that women are supposed to have healthy competition. A woman should inspire. Your sister should inspire you to be better. If you hear a song that, oh man, wow, you did this, I'm going to up my game. Or you see someone who she's looking way better, and you're like, oh no, I need to sit up, I need to take care of myself a lot more. Or you go into a boardroom and you see someone who's very articulate, and then you go back to the drawing board and say, no, I met this woman, she's up. That's that's healthy competition.
Absolutely.
People should inspire you to grow. So it's just a narrative people push that I don't accept.
I agree. I mean, talking about people inspiring people and women, I just want to ask you this question based off of women in the industry. I know the female wave is strong. Of course, there's Thames right now. There's Tiwa Savage. There's Ira Star, and every other people. And of course, they've gone global too. But if you look at it real close, you see that the total number of successful artists, if I would say, are heavily men.
Absolutely.
Right. So why is this ratio really unbalanced?
I think there are a lot of factors to it. I think that people, first of all, I feel like we live in a patriarchal environment that caters to that narrative. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm just saying what it is. You get what I mean? Take, for example, how many people will want to... except for the few greats like Don Jazzy who bet on a woman, you understand, where there's no doubt that women are talented. We have so many talented singers, but one of the problems that we have is that to sign or to work with a woman is even way more expensive, because a woman, it's not a man versus woman situation. A woman is a woman who deals with certain things in her life, right? And that imbalance will always be there, in my opinion, because of the make of a woman. The thing that I find, and my manager and I were having that conversation recently, is that people need to see the woman for who she is, a successful being, and invest. Do you understand? And not start putting, oh, if I invest in a man, he will not stress me, he will not need this, his monthly cycle will not, then when it's time to marry, she will not, then when she not give birth. Do you understand? We had a panel conversation recently, Tiwa, myself, Tenny, King Maddie, and Yemi Alade. And one of the things that was cited in that panel was that many times you find that you have artist A, artist B. Artist A is male, artist B is female, and you give both of them, maybe you give them the same platform and say, go and make something out of it, right? And artist B, you understand, struggles with some things. Like, let me give you an example.
Okay.
I can come out like this now because I don't have anything to prove to anybody. Do you understand? Okay. But to be fair, it takes a lot more of branding to brand a female artist than to brand a male artist. Do you understand what I'm saying? So by the time you have given both of them, you understand, the same platform, and it's taking so much more for artist B to brand herself. And then artist A has come out with more results than artist B.
Okay.
Do you understand? Then artist A, you understand, just he now starts getting fans. Artist B is still trying to figure out branding and trying to, do you understand? It's just I find it's just a thing here. The male artists have the tenacity to, just gravitate investments towards them. But with a woman, there are so many questions. Oh, are you going to be able to, when with a woman, you hear things like, oh, what was that her song again? Do you understand what I'm saying? But you don't find that with, you understand? So it's just the way it is in our society.
Okay, so I was just going to quote Ubi Franklin. There was a time that he made, an example, like he was talking about a lady who invested in, but he said, along the, during the time of a contract, she got pregnant, and that affected a lot of things. So do you think
I don't
that's
believe
part
all
of the
that.
reasons
That-
why a lot of, because it takes a lot of money to invest in
So-
artists.
so that's what
you
I'm
want to
telling
ensure
you.
that while the contract subsists, that they can perform. If not, I mean, they could
Sis,
lose from their end.
can I
So
tell
I'm
you
just saying.
something?
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Omawunmi was pregnant and recorded "If You Ask Me," and that's one of her biggest songs.
Right.
Omawunmi performed on stage pregnant for her second child. Tiwa, pregnant, was
Pregnancy is
standing
different with
on
different
stage.
people, though.
No, my point is not be sickness.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Right.
We can't all of a sudden term, say pregnancy would affect everybody or every female the same way.
Yeah.
Cardi B is pushing her album. She was pregnant when she started pushing her album. Another artist might need to take time out. But you cannot say because you invested in somebody, pregnancy is not going to be the thing that will hold you back.
Right.
Do you understand? There are different stages of an artist's life, and these women have come out and they've shown us that it can be done. Some people lie down when they are in the studio, pregnant. I think was it Omawunmi? Yeah, she said that I saw one of her interviews where she said she had to lie down. Cobams had to ask her to lie down so that she can voice the song. It's her biggest song. Do you understand what I'm saying? Did the pregnancy stop that? No. So the same way a lawyer or an accountant or a business entrepreneur, do you understand, is female and she's doing the work and she's pregnant and she needs to take time out. And even these days now, fathers are giving maternity leave, paternity leave, because the truth is not one person can carry the load in the family.
Totally agree.
So that the man doesn't carry the pregnancy doesn't mean he doesn't need the time out. It's his family, it's his child.
Very true.
So it's all these societal norms which we're that have been put in place to sort of like restrict people, that we're trying to have conversations and say, listen, it's possible for people to thrive regardless of the space that they're in. Do you understand? We are now saying is, can you see that? Can you invest in that? And let it be that the person that disappoints you, now all of us will come carry kum follow
All
the
right.
person.
Let's also come back to music and Afrobeat right now. It's global. It's everywhere right now.
Yes.
Grammys are being, it's receiving Grammy Awards. Arenas are being sold out.
Yeah.
As someone who has been there from inception, when there was fights to play it on a local radio and all of that. So, when I say, where do you see the sound going next? Afrobeat, do you think that we are at risk of losing anything, maybe our original sound, or you are thinking this evolution is good for us?
My opinion is quite interesting because Afrobeat is one genre. And Africa is really big. And we have to start embracing, we have to start looking at, usually sometimes everything is always put under just Afrobeats. You understand? And as much as we love that, we have, shout out to all the young people who've been pushing that narrative and helping us go global, and it's great. But now we now have the space to start expanding. Because we know as Africans and as Nigerians, we're very diverse. Even in Nigeria alone, do you understand? The northern music has certain things that make it what it is in terms of the type of guitars the type of strings that they use in their music. Do you understand? When you hear music from the other side of the east,
Yeah.
No, not east, the west. Do you understand?
West
like when you listen
okay.
to Edo people and their music, it's totally different. When you understand, so it's great that Afrobeat has done that to us, but we now need to start educating people that everything doesn't fall under Afrobeat. Do you understand? And that's where I see the sound going, because the more genres we are open to, the more space we create for people to thrive in. That's the way, exactly. And that's why like Tyler, for example, she's always vocal about, I'm on piano. That's the type of music I do, right? You have bongo music. You have our genres are so vast. Wow. So we now need to start educating people and say, okay, yes, that I am African or that I am Nigerian doesn't necessarily mean that I follow. It's like if, by God's grace, I'm rooting for him. I love Flavor so much. It's like Flavor being nominated for the Grammy, I put him on the Afrobeat.
Right.
That would be
Ridiculous.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, he does highlight.
Okay, great. So you took the words out of my mouth.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just before you leave, Iris Star, Tyler, you just mentioned her. They're taking over the African music globally. So when you look at these young ladies, you know, and you see them dominating the charts, do you feel like a big sister, or does it make you feel like, you guys just came and just took over?
Took over what? If we didn't work, people would not run.
I
So
love that.
somebody did that for me.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Somebody did that for me. The other day I was I went to this R&B concert and they played open the door to your heart, make I enter. And I remember when I was young and I listened to that song and I really wondered who the person was. Do you understand? Because at the time I didn't have the leverage as the YJ that I am now, right? So other people, you know, it's not just the names that you hear. There are so many people that have put in their blood and their sweat so that other people can run. So no, I am not. As a matter of fact, I am so excited because I know that even as they are pushing those boundaries globally, they are giving me more opportunities to push my boundary because I never retire now.
I love it.
Abby?
Yeah. I mean, the time that an artist once said that nobody gave him the platform to run. I mean, he's a global artist. I mean, he calls himself rather an Afrobeat artist who's global, and he's from our climb. I don't want to mention his name.
Yeah,
But
is it
he
the
once
one that
said-
had a documentary that's coming out?
Not the one that sent some people out of his concert.
Okay, right, got you.
There was a time he said, nobody paved the way for me. You know, I made Afrobeat.
Yeah, so you know the truth is that people are going to speak based on their situation or based on the things that affected them personally. Right? Like I remember the days of trekking to the studio. Guy, I go talk the same thing because I trekked. Nobody dropped car for me, you know. So based on their pain or the things that they had to go through, they would see it like that. But the truth is, while you are in the studio, while you were in the studio and creating music and thinking of how to push, there was one person in a boardroom insisting that African music should have more airplay. Nigerian music should have more airplay in Nigerian music in Nigeria than foreign music. There was a time that was not the norm. Now we play 90% of our work. There was a time that it was more foreign music than Nigerian music.
Right,
You get
absolutely.
somebody made that happen. So that you're an artist doesn't negate or remove the sacrifices or the inputs of OAPs or media personalities or DJs or A&Rs or record label executives or even agencies. You understand? Now you have Nigerians are embracing sync more. You understand? Like I've done. I mean, there was a time I didn't have an album out, but I was doing sync for movies. Do you understand? Not just Nigerian movies.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So all that opportunity is there. Somebody is the person. There's somebody who has the voice in the room that is not. Do you understand that is speaking for you as a collective, not you as an individual, right? Shout out to what's her name? Oh gosh. Dolly.
Dolly Parton?
No. The Nigerian lady. Oh gosh, I can't remember her name. Shame. But she's somebody who keeps putting people on. As a matter of fact, like she once had a contract, right, to produce an album for a movie, and all these global stars now, she put them on the track, she put them on the album, right? There's always somebody who is smart enough, and not just smart, like forward thinking enough to know that okay, we have a space in as a collective. How am I doing my own quota? How am I pushing the music? So an artist will sit down and say, oh, now I can travel, I can do this, but they don't even know that 2-3 people spoke in a room that they were not there, that gave them the opportunity for that play. So yeah, that's
It's
what I
beautiful
think.
to also know that there's always, some sort of leverage that you came onto. And quickly before you go, because of our time, you just mentioned some things you did on acting, and of course there is, Waje the multi-dimensional and everything.
Very blessed gal.
Expect Waje the actress, anything?
Oh yeah, so I have a
soon
movie
before
coming out in
2025
December
ends.
with
Yeah,
Iniedu. Yes, and I play lead in that, and I'm super excited about that one.
that's beautiful.
Yeah, because sometimes people want me to act in musicals,
Right.
but this or maybe sing in the movie, act as a singer.
Like,
But this one, no, out has a girl.
I love it.
I love it.
How do you even do all of
Your
this?
facial expression is
I
so
love.
amazing.
I do love my job. I do, even though sometimes they are gonna squeeze life out of you, but I do love my job. I'm very blessed, so I don't take it. And the older I get, I realize how blessed I am not to take it for granted, because there are a lot of people who started when I started are not here now.
Right.
Did you get what I'm saying? So,
But if you were going to choose between music and acting,
music.
It's not
Music is my personal.
like, I'm not saying this music.
Thank you
Waje, I
so
wanna
much,
say
Waje. We could talk to you for days.
Thank
Your energy
you.
is amazing. And before you go, any word you want to just drop for your fans?
Yes, the word I'm dropping is I released a song today. It's titled Somebody's Baby. Guys, go listen to it. This is the Christmas holiday.
I love this love arena.
So,
Somebody's baby.
go and be somebody's baby.
love it.
If you're not anybody's baby yet, there, carry a placard and go
Oh
outside.
God!
Wow.
God of fire.
Wow. It's by force. Anyways, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for
It was
having me.
nice
Thank
having a
you.
great
Lagos's Hot FM.